and yield to the ranking member for his closing statement, if he'd like to make one.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chairman, you and I have had some sidebar conversations during this hearing. I think what has been displayed by the committee is not who we are as a committee. And you and I pledge that going forward, we'll make every effort to get back to the civility that this committee has been known for ever since we've been in existence. All of us represent districts, all of us have opinions, but there's a manner in which we can present the opinion and still disagree. And, you know, we talk about our families. I'm a grandfather, and some of the language and things that have gone on today, as a grandparent, I'm embarrassed. I know we are better as a committee than what we saw today. And I hope the public, if they watched, don't judge the work of this committee by this one hearing. We're better than that. We have a budget. We're the third largest agency in government. We do a lot. No system is perfect. We have to work toward perfection. So I work at that. Whatever our challenge along the southern border, it didn't start 2 years ago. It's been here. And so I've seen the surges, I've seen the low points, but we continue to work on it. And so it's in that spirit that I say that we need to continue to work on all the problems. We have 22 agencies that make up the Department of Homeland Security. An awful lot of work, awful lot of good people. I'm happy, as the gentle lady from Nevada mentioned, our TSOs, they absolutely have worked under difficult situations, treated less than other government employees, and in this budget is money to pay them, that increase that gets them up to where other federal employees are. We absolutely need to take care of them. Apart from that, we have a lot of missions. Cybersecurity, it is a constant challenge to us in making sure that CISA maintains its integrity and ability to protect our cyber systems. As I indicated, I'm in the midst of a tornado in my district. The response has been phenomenal. The fact that we've been able to marshal the resources of DHS to address the needs in my district, I appreciate it. But as I look at all our other districts that are represented, sooner or later, you'll have those similar kind of situations. And I want the department to be just as nimble in that. So this was supposed to be a budget hearing. It has lasted over 3.5 hours. Mr. Secretary, you've labored long and hard. I wish we could have talked about some other issues that are equally as important as the border, but unfortunately, we got focused on a single point. And your budget is very large, and that request is how we keep America safe. And the border is only one. We did not talk about our maritime border. We did not talk about our northern border. You know, I just want us to get back, Mr. Chairman, and as I said, we've talked about it, and there's nothing wrong with disagreeing. I mean, it's in those disagreements that we have some meeting of the minds. And we're setting an example for not just this country, but the rest of the world. Our adversaries look at us. And when I look at our population makeup, you know, my ancestors came to this country in the belly of a ship as slaves. And I don't think any of us can claim the purity of being just Americans, but we have to understand our America is a global America, and we all have stories to tell. And I don't think we need to impugn anybody who's trying to come to this great country. And for a long time, Ellis Isle and other places, we worshiped and encouraged people to come and celebrate this greatness. And a comprehensive immigration policy will get us to where we need to be. And so I look for a budget that moves us in that direction. Look for a budget that we all can support. But if this budget that ultimately is presented to the House allows us not to work at securing our borders and not giving our TSOs raises that they so desperately need, compromise some of our cybersecurity missions and other missions, it'll be impossible for a lot of us to support because the numbers that this budget, if cut, will make us more vulnerable as a nation rather than more secure. And with that, I yield back.
The ranking